welcome back to my channel. I'm Vicky and I love all things fragrance, body care, beauty, and I love a good haul. So if that sounds like something you're interested in, please hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you miss any of my uploads. Let's get into this. I have a ton of things to talk about as far as hauling and blah blah blah. So this video, I've been wanting to do a fragrance wish list, and I feel like I've been wanting to do one all year, but I just haven't quite gotten around to it. And then I kept knocking things off of the wish list that I had going. So I still have to say nothing, child. Okay, if you're interested in some items on my current wish list, then just keep on watching. And I started this wish list a few months ago, so there are some items that are already on here that I have knocked off, but I'm still gonna talk about them anyways because they're all here. And y'all, this wish list, it feels like it's getting very out of control. It's like longer than a CVS receipt at this point. So yeah, I'm probably gonna start, oh, I already have declutter boxes going, but I'm gonna take another look at my current fragrance collection to see if there are some items that I could stand to part with so that I don't have to create any more new storage spaces, so I could just use the space that I have. Y'all, I still haven't get into this list. Let me get into the list, child, okay? So first is Giardini di Toscana. There is Celeste, which I've seen online. I think it was Yummy. She described it as a candied raspberry and violet scent. So it sounds like it's something that's right up my alley. Sweet, little powdery. So that sounds like that'd be very cute. Next is Bianco Latte. That fragrance has been all over Beyonce's internet, okay? And I want it. So I'm not sure if I'm going to get the actual bottle because the other day I did see a review of the Dapper Fragrances dupe for it, and they said it was spot on and was really good. And someone mentioned Dapper Fragrances to me either at the beginning of this year or last year, and I've never gotten around to trying out Dapper Fragrances yet, but I have checked the site a few times, and I've seen a plethora of items that I want to try. So at some point I will finally make a Dapper Fragrances purchase, so stay tuned for that, child. I don't know what's gonna happen, but at some point I plan to purchase from Dapper Fragrances. So next there is Juicy Parfums. I have Gourmand Bacor on my list. I've gotten, I think, 2 samples of that from Lucky Scents, and I've never done a Lucky Scents review because I have gotten samples from there a few times. My hang up with Lucky Scents is it's the size of the samples they give. Like, I clearly misread the size when I put in my first order because I thought it said 5 mLs or 7 mLs. So when it got to me and it was in this itty bitty container, I looked on the site again and it said 0.7, which is very different than 7 mLs. So it's like enough to dab on your wrist a few times. So that's why I've gotten multiple samples from there, because I feel like one isn't necessarily enough to give me an idea. Like I can get a hint of an idea, but it's just not enough for me to be able to tell if I'm gonna love a fragrance or not. I say all that to say nothing. Gourmand Bacor, they are also releasing a new scent, and it is on pre-order right now. It's called Le Gourmand. Let me look that up real quick because it's on the list. So the new scent from Juicy Parfums, Le Gourmand Le Parfum, it has notes of grilled toast, salted butter at the top, freshly baked cookie dough in the middle, and chocolate spread and chopped hazelnut in the base. I'm like, excuse me? That sounds delicious. So I haven't pre-ordered. I'm not sure if I'm gonna get it or if I want to wait until like someone else buys it and reviews it, because I don't know. While I have one scent technically from them, but I've got a dupe of Accident a la Veni, which I've also gotten a sample of from Lucky Scents. I love that scent. So I can tell from my experience of the 3 scents I've smelled from their house so far that I do enjoy their fragrances. So this sounds like it might be worth trying out. But again, I haven't pre-ordered it, and I mean it's a little pricey, considering the notes. I don't know, child. I don't know if I'm gonna pre-order it or if I'm gonna hope that it arrives to Lucky Scent in sample forms so I can test it out. So TBD on Le Gourmand Le Parfum, but it sounds quite delectable. Next here I have the Fenty perfume in the full size. I have a travel size, so and I don't even know if I've actually worn it yet. I just know on the full size bottle. Don't judge me. Next on my list is Mancera's Tonka Cola. Yeah, just seeing the notes of that, I was like, yeah, I think I'm gonna want that, because I smell Le Soda Pop from Gourmand Beauty, and it's cool. It definitely smells like a fizzy soda drink, but imagining it with like the extra notes to make it bring a little more to the perfume side, I was like, Tonka Cola sounds so bomb. And I follow Niche Smells on Instagram, and they had gotten the perfume a few months ago and said that it was everything. So I'm like, I just know I'm gonna enjoy this. I just know it. And it has some similar notes to Kilian's Angel Share, so I'm like, I'm gonna need that. However, Dawkins Arome recently released their version of Tonka Cola, and I did purchase that, and I love it. Okay, I love it. Perfume haul coming very soon, FYI. So I'm not sure if I want to cross this one off my wish list, because I love that Dawkins version, so I'm wondering if that means I don't necessarily need Mancera's. But based on my experience with Mancera scents, because I have 2, they are beast mode and they last pretty good. So yeah, I think I'm satisfied with the Dawkins version because I love it, but I'm not sure if at some point I still want to consider getting a bottle of the Mancera version, like the original. We'll see. Next, I have Prada Candy. The OG, y'all. I feel like I'm gonna be eating my words a little bit, in these perfume hauls, because there have been some scents I have not liked and I have since been revisiting, and I have found that I feel differently about them, and Prada Candy is one of them. To me, it definitely smelled like Play-Doh when I tried it a few years ago, and I never like spun the block on it. So recently I was in Sephora smelling some of the newer items, and I revisited that one as well because it was still there, and I was like, maybe I don't dislike this one. So I think I will spray it a couple more times just to be sure, but it's on the wish list. Maybe I'll start with like a travel size just to confirm I like it. But yeah, Prada Candy is on my radar, like who'd have thunk it. So next I have a couple of Bond No. 9 scents, and the first one is New York Nights, and I heard that there's like caramel and coffee in there, and I'm like, oh, okay. So that one, I feel like I would like, for both bonds actually, I would like a sample of these before I just go and purchase them, because even if you can find them on sale, they're still pretty pricey. Based on my experience with Gold Coast, with just going ahead and opting to buy it, I would rather get samples of these before I just go ahead and purchase. And the next one is Tribeca, and that one I think has hazelnut and caramel. So I'm wondering how similar Tribeca is to New York Nights now that I'm thinking about it, because if they're similar, maybe I can opt for one instead of the other. And I probably opt for Tribeca because that seems to be the most popular. So it might be the safest route to go, but still, if I can get samples, I'm definitely gonna try. Or if I can find my way into a department store that carries them so that I can smell them for myself to see, I'm, trying to do that too. So everything's always TBD, but yes, Tribeca and New York Nights are also on my wish list. Next is Goldfield and Banks Sunset Hour. So my boo Deja sent me a few samples, and that is one of them. And I love that scent. It's like a woody peach. It's just woody and fruity, and it's good. Okay, it's good. I ain't gonna hold y'all. If you follow me on social media, you already know I scratched that one off the list. So yeah. Let me see. I have a couple others in here that are inspired by Deja as well. The next one is Clive Christian, and it is from the Art Deco line, and it's Blonde Amber. So it sounds like it's a scent that I want to definitely sample. Like, she said it's very unique, and like no one's gonna smell like you will unless we all start wearing it though. But definitely interested in getting a sample of that. I think Lucky Scent has samples of this line, so hopefully at some point, again, I will order some more samples from Lucky Scent. I just get really mad because now I know how small they're gonna be, so I'm like, ugh. Anyways, next, child, I done skipped over one at the top of the list. BDK Rouge Smoking. I heard that it kind of smells like Dr. Pepper or Cherry Coke, like seeing reviews online. This scent has been on my radar for well over a year at this point. And I don't know if it's safe for me to just go and purchase and hope for the best. So it's something else I'm going to try and get a sample of. But I do find that I enjoy scents that kind of smell like Cherry Coke or Dr. Pepper or something like that. It's weird, but don't judge me. So one of the scents I've recently picked up when I went to the Middle Eastern fragrance store in Vegas, Maison d'Orient, they have this private line that's available in store, and one of the scents is Chagra. I'm not sure if it's in eyesight. It's probably not in eyesight, but to me, on my skin, it kind of smells like Dr. Pepper, and maybe it's like a little licorice-y or whatever, but I found that I was really drawn to that scent type. So, if it smells kind of like that, then I feel like I would enjoy it. So yeah, we'll see, because I've bought quite a few perfumes recently, so I'm not sure if I should just be jumping out the window and blind buying a few more. So I don't know. Christmas is coming up though. We'll see. Next is Louis Vuitton Core Batant. I think that's the yellow florals one. I sprayed it when I was in store before, but they didn't have any samples, so I couldn't get one. But I want to smell it again just to confirm that I really did like it, like I think I did, because it was just so pretty. I remember it being just very pretty. So hopefully I can visit a store soon to smell it again and make up my mind if I want to make a purchase, because those we're not gonna get on sale. So that one I want to be 100% sure that I love it before I purchase it. Next, I have a couple from House of Sillage. First one is Whispers of Truth. That one is still on my wish list. That's a nice fruity scent. It's really good for the summer, and I feel like that scent has been on sale for like maybe half off a few times over the summer, but I was just not in a position to purchase at those times. Like, 'cause I was traveling and I was like, girl, no, okay, absolutely not, because we need these funds to travel. So I hate being responsible sometimes. Anyways, at some point, hopefully, Whispers of Truth will be on sale for 50% off, and I won't miss it. Next is Wonder Woman. I saw it was on sale recently, last week or the week before, for like 40% off. And I was contemplating. I was like, maybe. But I don't think I've actually seen any reviews on it. I think I've just seen the notes, but I need to actually see if I can find some reviews on Wonder Woman before I just go ahead and purchase. And the next one is Hufflepuff. It's, I'm giving away my perfume haul. I've scratched that one off the list too. It's creamy, it's soft. So for the most part, my experience of the House of Sillage scents, the ones that I have, I would say except for Benevolence, none of them are relatively like loud, heavy hitting. They smell nice, but they're not loud and heavy hitting. And I'm conflicted because yes, I like the scents, but I'm also not sure if like the price is in line with the scent as opposed to the price being in line with the materials and, you know, how the bottles look and blah blah blah. So I'm not gonna jump in a rabbit hole with that, but I still like to say I have two because one's been scratched off. I have 2 House of Sillage scents on my wish list. Next, I want the Kilian Love Don't Be Shy hair mist. It's technically not a perfume, but I don't think I'll purchase the bottle. I have a travel size, and I also have the Dossier dupe, which I absolutely love. So I don't think I'll have a need to purchase the actual Kilian bottle of Love Don't Be Shy. So, but I would like the hair mist. I think that would be nice. So we'll see. Next here is Dama Bianca. I got a sample of that from another one of my very sweet friends online, Nicole. Smells so good. It's very pretty. But I've also heard that Janoon Noir is a dupe for it. So Lex has talked about Janoon Noir a few times. So I think I'd be okay with buying Janoon Noir because the size is much bigger. I'm pretty sure I could find the 1 ounce bottle of Dama Bianca for under $100. But at the same time, like, I could just buy the Middle Eastern version of it and have like a larger bottle. So I don't have to worry about running out of the scent. So I haven't made up my mind if I'm going to buy a 1 ounce Dama Bianca on a discount site or if I'm going to go the Janoon Noir route. So we'll see. Next there is Tahoda from Endult. Actually Deja sent me a sample of that too, and I think I had gotten a sample of this from Dua as well. So that one, either I got a sample, no, I actually have a sample of Tahoda from Lucky Scent. So I already knew it was a good vanilla, but I think I'm gonna go the Dua route because I follow Fragrance Enthusiast on Instagram and they are like not helping. They are like my Dua kryptonite because they post a lot of Dua scents as well. So every time I see them posting like a good Dua dupe, I'm like, I can't catch a break with you. And not just dupes, but like they find some really good Dua gems. So I love their page. So yeah, I think I'm gonna go the Dua route for Tahoda. And there's also Escapade Gourmand, which has been all over the internet as well. And I think I'm gonna go either the Dua route or the Dapper route, one of the two, because I've seen great reviews on both for Dua and Dapper's version of Escapade Gourmand. So I'm all set there. Next I have Laura Mercier's Almond Coconut because I have the body cream and it smells so good. So I'm like, I feel like I would love the perfume for that. So, and then there is Tiziana Terenzi. There is Libra because, duh. First of all, I don't even think I looked up the notes to Libra. I just saw the name and I was like, oh, maybe I should get that. let me see what the notes are to Libra. It's, oh, okay, it's got a lot of notes. We've got some rose, citrus, tuberose in the top, some ambergris, jasmine, cedar in the middle, some musk, benzoin, vanilla, vetiver, patchouli, all of that in the base. Let's see. Fresh, clean. Oh, it's a prominent grapefruit. I love a grapefruit. Okay, bubble gummy, but not in a girly way. Okay, lovely, bright citrus opening. A sophisticated masterpiece. Okay, perfection, unique. Okay, yeah. All right, I'm sold. She's staying on the wish list. And the last one on here is To Beat. But some of these comments for Libra were saying they were similar. So I don't know if I should just get one and not both. But we'll see. To Beat's gonna stay on the wish list. I'm gonna see if I can get samples of both, because that will be extremely helpful. So that's everything that's currently on my wish list, at least as written down. Okay. What are some other things that you think I should add on my wish list based on what I've listed and based on scents that I might already have? I'm definitely open for all suggestions, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will catch you in my next video.